What are you leaving versus what is ahead of you? So Spirit, for the viewer, may we have a look at what are they leaving behind? What is the viewer leaving behind at this time? We have got the Eight of Pentacles, and maybe have a look at what is ahead for the viewer. What is ahead for the viewer? Okay. Oh, that's so interesting. Look, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and we also have the Four of Pentacles. Today's reading really brings an interesting twist. One of those moments where tarot certainly speaks in echoes and layers meaning upon meaning as we're exploring the path of transition. We look at what you are leaving behind and we are looking at what lies ahead. And the Eight of Pentacles is appearing in both of these positions. You know, what I'm really getting is that this journey that you're on, it is not about abandoning your hard work or your skills, but rather refining them, deepening your mastery, or shifting in the way that you engage with your craft and purpose. It suggests that actually you're not giving up, but you are evolving in some sort of way, not starting over. The Eight of Pentacles is a card that does speak of hard work. It's talking about honing in on your gifts and your natural talents. In biblical days, the coins that they used to use were called talents. And you can see within this card that there is someone and they are very engrossed in what they are trying to accomplish. And these coins that we see going up the wall, they remind me of certification or awards, recognition as it were. This is showing that you have worked immensely hard to get to where you are today. And once again, with this showing up as what is yet to come for you, it is showing that these gifts and these talents and all that you have worked for is part of the next stage in your journey. Within this particular deck, we can see various body parts, suggesting that you have completely poured yourself into where you are currently. So this is you refining your skills, deepening your mastery, or like I had said earlier, shifting the way that you engage with your craft. And it suggests this evolution. When it comes out with the Four of Pentacles, this adds a very important nuance. This seems to be signaling a shift in how you hold on to your resources, your energy, your time, and even your financial stability. Together, this paints a picture of working smarter, not harder. It feels very strategic here, meaning that you might start working in ways that generate with more ease and stability, rather than simply expending energy. So this could mean that there's more automation, it could talk about delegation, or even restructuring how you work. This could also be talking about investing in yourself or your business. So the Four of Pentacles, it often represents financial caution and being mindful of where resources go. But in combination with this Eight of Pentacles, this suggests that strategic investment in your growth. So the ways that this could be looked upon could be talking about saving or reinvesting. It can be very much suggesting shifting towards passive or residual income, such as creating courses and products that have scalable offers. And it certainly could be talking about being more discerning with clients and projects, really focusing only on those that align with your highest value. If you've been in this cycle where there's been all of this hard work, this non-stop work, as we're seeing with these Eight of Pentacles, then the Four of Pentacles could really suggest a need for establishing boundaries or protecting your energy. The ways that this could be seen could be looking at charging what you are worth instead of overextending yourself. This could be you saying no to certain projects or clients that really drain you, and it's certainly focusing on quality over quantity. So what I'm seeing is that you are not leaving behind all your hard work. You are stepping into a more empowered and structured way of working that leads to this beautiful financial stability and ease. Some of these investments could also be to do with stock, or they could be to do with the housing market. This is going to be leading to financial stability and ease, and this is a beautiful transition that we're talking about from pure effort to effort with strategy, ensuring that your energy is really preserved and your wealth grows in a sustainable way. Let's pick one more card for each. So what are you leaving behind? We have the Queen of Swords, and what is ahead of you? We have the Hermit. This is such an interesting reading, with the Queen of Swords as showing up what you are leaving behind. This tells us that you can be leaving behind a period where clarity, strategy, and mental discipline were your guiding forces. You may have been highly analytical, making decisions based on logic and discernment, and cutting out distractions by keeping emotions at bay in order to be able to stay focused. So in some ways it feels very robotic. And this move forward into the Hermit really signals a movement away from external validation and that structured thinking and into deep inner wisdom. So it is a far more spiritual and intuitive approach to your path. So leaving behind that hyper-focused decision making or approaching things from pure rationality and moving to this place of inner exploration and solitude where wisdom comes from within rather than only relying on that external logic. This can also really be a sign of a transition from this outward authority to this inner mastery. Perhaps you have been someone who has had to be the leader, directing and advising others, but for now it's time to withdraw and reconnect to your own wisdom. Your journey is no longer about just doing. It is about understanding, integrating, and preserving your energy for what truly matters. The Queen of Swords has really served her purpose in cutting through the distractions and guiding you with wisdom. But now the Hermit is inviting you to seek the knowledge within. So for you, this could be a time to slow down, to reflect, and to really listen to your inner voice, and to trust that this period of introspection will lead to clarity, longevity, and a much deeper sense of fulfillment for you. So if everything has been all go, go, go for the last little while, then there is this shift and this change that is coming for you. And I keep on thinking of the little affirmation that I hear that is, I get paid to exist. And that is what this feels like. There is something that you have mastered, some gift or talent that you have and that you've worked really hard on. And now it is time for you to receive resources for that in a much simpler way. Of course, as I always say, this is a collective reading and therefore it will not resonate with everyone. If you would like your own private reading, then I have just relisted a few same-day readings. You can find a link to them within my bio. For anyone who has ever been curious about beginner's tarot, then I have put together an online course and it is very wallet friendly at only $44. And it can be done self-paced, and there is an opportunity for accreditation at the end. Again, the link is in my bio.